Hi, Wendy.
Hi. What do you need?
Every time I contact you, you ask, what do you need? It's always so cold.
Is it? Well, you never contact me unless you need something.
That's true, but...
So, what do you need now?
Well, I was thinking of staying at your house for about a month.
What are you talking about? Suddenly? That's impossible, isn't it?
Why not? Your new house is just so spacious and clean, right?
Just because of that, why should I let you stay at my house?
Mom told me that your new house is very spacious. There's no reason to refuse, is there?
I haven't moved into my new house yet, and it's just impossible to let you stay for a whole month anyway. Is that clear?
But you can already move in, can't you?
Yes, I can already move in. I don't know what your reasons are for wanting to stay at my house, but it's just impossible anyway.
I'll still come to stay, even if you say it's impossible.
What? You always act selfishly. It's troubling.
You're not troubled by it. You should be happy that I'm coming, right?
Anyway, I can't let you stay here. Try somewhere else. By the way, why do I have to let you stay at my house?
Actually, I don't have a place to live right now.
Why? Why did that happen?
You know, I'm always bouncing between friends' houses and my boyfriend's house.
I know that, but are you still living that way now?
Well, yeah, it's the same this time too.
Then why don't you look for another place to stay?
That's what I'm doing, but I can't seem to find a place that will let me stay.
I see, but that doesn't mean you have to come all the way to my house. Please try somewhere else.
Well, you see, I'm actually living with my boyfriend now, and it's hard to stay at a friend's house when I'm living with him.
Well, then, why don't you try finding a place where you can live with your boyfriend?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But I thought if I stayed at your place, it would be free, and maybe it would be okay for my boyfriend to be there too, so I contacted you.
Don't rely on my house, and the way you said free is kind of suspicious.
What's wrong with that? I want to visit your spacious new home, and the timing is just perfect.
Well, that's convenient and perfect for you.
Yes, that's true.
Why did you even end up losing your place to live like this in the first place?
Well, I got into a conflict with the neighbor of the apartment I was renting. As a result, we were eventually forced to leave, me and my boyfriend, that is.
So you guys were in the wrong. Being kicked out means that, doesn't it?
I don't think it's like that at all.
Well, never mind. Who's at fault isn't the issue here.
Anyway, when I was looking for places to stay, I heard about your spacious new home and contacted you.
Is that so? You thought I would say, oh, I feel sorry for her. I'll let her stay at my place.
Yeah, you always help me out no matter what, and in the end, you always say it's fine, right?
That's true, but not this time. It's not that easy to let you stay over.
What? Why not? It's okay, isn't it?
What a nuisance to get into a dispute with your neighbor. What were you thinking?
But my boyfriend and I aren't at fault for this dispute. He said so too.
We're not talking about who's at fault right now.
But it's the neighbor's fault. That's why we got into a dispute.
Even if the neighbor was at fault, is it right for you guys to be kicked out? Isn't that wrong?
That's true, but we were told to leave.
I see. I don't know the reason why you had trouble, but it's your problem, so try to resolve it together, just the two of you.
That's why I contacted you, because it's difficult.
Why is it difficult?
Because I never thought it would come to this, and I don't have that much savings.
It takes money to even rent a new apartment.
Yes, that's right, and I didn't expect to move so suddenly, so I don't have any financial leeway.
That's tough.
It's a tough situation. That's why I'm asking you to let me stay with you for a little while.
I understand that it's tough, but letting you stay is a different matter.
Why not? Please let me stay.
Anyway, it's really impossible this time.
Why? What should I do?
Are you currently working?
No, I'm not.
How are you living without working?
I was living together with him, so we managed somehow.
Managed somehow? Well, since this is a sudden situation, why don't you ask him to rent a new apartment?
I want to do that, but...
I understand that if you were working and had some savings, you could manage on your own. But if you have no job and no savings, there's nothing you can do, right?
That's why! That's why I'm asking you to let me stay for just a little while.
I understand that you're going through a difficult time, but I can't let you stay at my house.
If you understand that I'm going through a difficult time, then please let me stay at your house, okay? Pretty please?
I can't do that.
Why not? Can't you just be a little more flexible and not be so stubborn about it? I'm not just asking to stay forever, just until we find a new place to live. Please?
I know it's a difficult situation, but this is impossible.
Why not? If you understand the situation, then let me stay.
But it's because of your own troubles that you're in this situation, so you need to figure it out on your own. Don't involve me in this.
I never intended to involve you, and I have no such intention at all.
Is that so? Anyway, I have to decline this request.
Just for a short period of time, please. I beg you.
It's impossible.
Why are you being so stubborn about it this time? Is there any reason?
Actually, I'm traveling abroad right now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, so it's a sudden request, and I won't be back anytime soon. Anyway, I can't help you this time, even if you ask me.
I never heard that you were going on a trip.
Why do I have to tell you everything?
If you can afford to travel, then you can let me stay, right?
You just rely on me without my permission.
But I'm already on my way to your house relying on you.
What's that? Anyway, it's impossible, so find somewhere else to stay.
Don't say that selfishly.
I'm not saying anything selfish. You just decided on your own to come to my house.
How long are you planning to travel this time? When will you come back?
I'm planning to travel for about 3 weeks this time. So I'll be back home in 3 weeks.
That long? I can't endure not having a home for 3 weeks.
That's not my problem. You brought it upon yourself.
I know, but...
Don't take it out on me.
What am I supposed to do without a home for 3 weeks?
Figure it out yourselves.
That's harsh. If we could handle it ourselves, we wouldn't be contacting you.
Anyway, this issue has nothing to do with me, and I don't want to be relied upon every time something like this happens.
Are you saying you wouldn't care if he and I have to live outside without a home for 3 weeks?
If you hadn't caused trouble, it wouldn't have come to this.
I know, but are you really okay with us living like homeless people?
If you don't like it, you should go look for a new apartment right now, shouldn't you?
I'm asking for your help because it's not possible.
Why is it not possible?
I'm currently unemployed, and he just got fired recently, so we don't have enough money.
So you can't rely on him then?
Yeah, that's right.
You're both old enough, but not working. There's nothing I can do.
Right? Please help us. It's pitiful, isn't it?
What are you saying? You're the ones who are pitiful.
Just lend us your house for a little while. We're asking for your help.
This time, it's really impossible. Don't try to involve me in your problems.
What are you talking about? I'm not trying to involve you in anything. I'm just asking for a little bit of time.
No, absolutely not. I can't help this time, and I can't lend you my house.
I'm begging you to help. I don't want to be homeless.
No matter how pitiful you seem, it won't work. You're just gonna drag it out and come begging when you have no money.
That's not true.
Anyway, it's just a problem you both cause, so you both have to work hard and figure it out.
That's just... Wendy!
What's up, Mom? Is everything okay?
I need to confirm something quickly.
What do you need to confirm? Is everything alright?
Did you hear from Margaret yesterday?
About that? Yeah, she contacted me yesterday.
What did she say?
She asked if she could stay at my house.
And what did you say?
Of course, I refused.
I see. By the way, where are you now?
I'm traveling overseas.
As I thought, you're not at home.
Yeah, I won't be back for a while.
So, you left Margaret in charge while you're away?
What are you talking about? I didn't ask her to do that.
Is that so?
What do you mean?
I received oranges from our relative yesterday, so I contacted Margaret to send them to you guys.
So, what happened?
Then that girl said she was at your house.
That's a lie, right? There's no way.
Judging by your reaction, it seems like you left your house to her.
I wouldn't do such a thing. She said you asked her for it.
That's a lie.
All of it is a lie. She asked me to lend her my house for a short while during the trip, but I refused.
Yeah, that's right. There's no way she would ask you for such a thing.
But how did she get into my house? I didn't tell her my address, so there's no way she could come.
And on top of that, she said she was at your new place.
What? That's a lie, right? I absolutely don't want that. And why does she know the address of my new place? I didn't tell her.
I may have talked too much about you to her.
What do you mean? I absolutely didn't want to let Margaret and the others into my new place.
Yes, that's right. Since it's been a while, she asked me about you, and we talked about it.
That's because I told her I couldn't let her stay at my house, so she asked you, Mom. I'm sorry. I talked too much without knowing anything. And besides, we haven't even started living in our new home yet. Even so, I can't allow them to move in first. No way. I was talking about your address when I was sending you the oranges I got. Oh no. So she knew our new address and went there? What do you mean she went there? Yesterday, when I was talking to her, she thought she could stay at our house, and she said she was already on her way. So, even though she didn't know the address, that's how it happened. I'm sorry for saying unnecessary things. I'm not blaming you, Mom, but we haven't even started living in that house yet, and after this trip, my husband and I are planning to move in. Plus, that new house is our home. I can't understand why Margaret and her friends would move in and start living there before all of us. That's right. It's your long-awaited dream home. And this trip was supposed to be my last bit of freedom before getting married, and I was really enjoying it. I'm sorry to have to contact you under these circumstances. It's not your fault, Mom, but what should we do? You and your sister are complete opposites. What do you mean? You're a neat freak, and she's a slob. It's no wonder you don't want to let Margaret into your home. Exactly! We were planning on moving in after returning home, so we haven't even moved in yet, and it's still clean. But how did she manage to get into your new home? Yeah, that's the thing. We've locked the door. I can just imagine it getting dirty if they moved in before us. Yes, that's a concern. She's always eating sweets on the sofa and munching on chips and pizza in her bed. Why are you two sisters so opposite to each other? For her, who likes only easy things, your being away from home must have been a good opportunity. That's probably right. I can't forgive her anymore. I talked too much to her and gave her unnecessary information. I'm sorry. By the way, her boyfriend is with her, right? Yeah, he said he's with her. Ugh, that's right. This is the worst. Yesterday when she contacted me, she asked if she could stay at our place for a little while. So I told her to figure it out for herself. What did she say to that? She said she's not working right now. What? Is that true? And also, he lost his job, and they're having trouble finding a new apartment. I didn't hear anything about that. I thought you knew and were letting them do whatever they want. She's not working? And he's unemployed? Those troublesome kids. What are they going to do from now on? And when I turned down her request, she got really angry. That's so unfair to you, who didn't do anything wrong. I know. So you're telling me she's just gone ahead and made herself at home in your house? Yeah, that's what I think it is. Unbelievable. Mom, could you go to our new place and check on things for a bit? Sure, I can do that. And could you try to convince them to leave our new place right away? Mom, please. I got it. I'll head over there and tell them to leave immediately. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, thanks. I'm sorry for asking you to do this. It's okay. I'll let you know as soon as I find out what's going on. Wait for me. Okay, thank you. I'll be waiting for your call. Take care. Wendy! What happened? I just arrived at your new home. Are Margaret and her boyfriend there? Well, I rang the intercom, but no one came out. What? Do they know that they're going to be kicked out? That doesn't seem to be the case. I don't feel anyone's presence in the new house. Really? Maybe are they sleeping or something? I have pressed the doorbell several times, but I can't hear any noise or voices. I don't feel that the two of them are in your new home. Perhaps they couldn't enter because the door was locked after all. Thank goodness. Thank you so much for going to check. I feel relieved now. Because our new house should be locked, so if they were at our home, I wonder how they got in. It's strange. Definitely, that's true. It's a relief that no one is there. But where are they? It's strange. That's right. Anyway, thank you so much for checking. Don't mention it. With this, I can enjoy the rest of our trip without worry. I'm sorry for saying unnecessary things and causing this situation. I'll make sure to check the new house first thing when I return. Please let me know if anything happens. Yes, I will keep you updated. I'll also check and let you know when I'm back. Okay, got it. Enjoy your free time before getting married. And be careful coming back. Thank you, I will. Wendy! What? Do you need something? You're supposed to return home today, right? Yeah, but I just arrived at the airport. Where are you guys now? We're at your new place, of course. Are you kidding me? I asked Mom to check on you guys, and she said you weren't there.
Really? I didn't know Mom came over.
Anyway, I'm heading to the new place right now.
You don't have to rush over here like that.
Why not?
Because your old house isn't there anymore.
What do you mean?
But I've grown fond of this house.
So what?
This house belongs to us.
What are you talking about? Stop joking around. Anyway, I'm heading there right now, so pack your things. I want you out of there.
No, I'm not leaving. We're gonna keep this house.
What do you mean keep?
I just want to keep living in this house.
I can't believe you would move in there without permission when my husband and I were supposed to live there first.
I've been taking care of this house for about 3 weeks now, and it's really the best.
Do you have any idea how much you're making me suffer by doing this?
You're being so cruel by not letting us keep the house.
I really can't forgive you for this. How did you get into the new house with the locked door?
The window wasn't locked, so I went in through there.
The window wasn't locked? That can't be right.
You're so careless.
How could you do something like this? Don't think that you can get away with it just because we're sisters. Breaking into the new house like that is just illegal.
I don't think it's a good idea to leave the key in the lock like that. It's like saying, you can come in.
You're the only one who thinks that way.
Anyway, I love this house. It's so comfortable and livable.
I don't care what you're thinking about the house. It's mine and my husband's new home. Please pack your things and leave as soon as possible.
I've been living here for 3 weeks already. It's impossible for me to leave.
What are you talking about? You have to leave right now. Anyway, my plan is to move into the new house with my husband now that the trip is over.
Well, why didn't you change your plans? We want to live here because we like this house.
Do you even understand what you're saying?
I understand perfectly.
Anyway, you have to start looking for a new place to live, right now. Or maybe you'll just have to live as a homeless person.
I absolutely hate that idea. Besides, I think the furniture and household items in this house are more suitable for us than for you guys.
What? Furniture? What are you talking about?
These beautiful pieces of furniture suit us better. Aren't they too precious for you guys? And living in a detached house with a garden is truly the best.
Margaret, what are you talking about?
I'm saying that I want to live in this house because it's beautiful.
That's nice to hear, but probably not the real reason. You're talking about furniture and the garden, but...
Yes, the furniture is lovely and all complete, and the garden is perfect. It's the best one-story house ever. I don't want to leave anymore.
Our new place doesn't have furniture yet.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you that we haven't moved furniture into our new place yet.
Are you kidding me? All the furniture is already here in this house.
Also, I don't have a garden at my new place.
What? Are you kidding me?
Are you sure you're not in someone else's house?
That can't be.
There's no furniture in my new place yet, and there's no garden either.
What? This is definitely your new place.
How can you be so sure that this is my place?
Because Mom gave me the address of this house, so there's no way it's wrong.
But we plan to move the furniture in after the trip, so there shouldn't be anything here yet. This is so strange.
I'm not sure what's going on, but someone seems to have come, so I'll contact you later.
What's going on?
I'm not really sure. Anyway, someone seems to have come, so I'll contact you later.
Who was it? Hey, at least give me a reply. What's happening? Explain it to me. Contact me. Are you okay? Did something happen?
Wendy!
I was worried because the contact suddenly stopped.
Help me, please!
What on earth happened? I was worried when the contact suddenly stops. Explain what happened.
Anyway, I need your help right now.
Where are you? What have you done?
The house we were staying in wasn't your house.
I knew it.
I knew it? What? Did you know about it? Hurry up and tell me.
But I contacted you after returning home, didn't I? Then I went to our new house right away, but no one was there, and neither were you. Besides, our new house shouldn't have any furniture or a garden. I thought what you were saying was strange, so I contacted you, but there was no reply, and I was wondering where you were.
You're right. I mistook it for your house, but it seems that's not the case. I asked Mom for your new address, but did I misunderstand it?
Maybe that's it. Because Mom wouldn't give you a fake address, would she?
Yeah, that's true. But you see, when I got to the address I was given, there was a big and beautiful house there. I just assumed it was your house.
But that house is probably unrelated to me in any way.
Moreover, coincidentally, the people in that house were also away while you were on a trip.
Is that possible? The timing is too good to be true, isn't it?
Exactly!
If these people had come back earlier, I wouldn't have mistaken their house for yours and spent 3 whole weeks there. It was an unlucky coincidence.
Yeah, it really was.
What's gonna happen now?
The landlord is really angry.
Well, that's understandable. There was a stranger in their house.
And on top of that, I ate almost everything in the refrigerator during those 3 weeks. I used the whole room as I pleased.
And then? What is the other party saying?
When the landlord came back, of course, I hadn't cleaned up, so now they're really angry at the messy room, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, of course. When you come back home and find someone you don't know has been living there, it's only natural to be angry. What does the landlord say they're going to do about it?
They said they're going to call the police.
Well, you did break into an unrelated house, so it's not surprising. You did something illegal, so there's not much you can do about it.
Anyway, right now, I'm saying it's all a misunderstanding.
You can't expect to be forgiven for that kind of thing, can you?
Of course! There's no way to be believed, but it's an unbearable situation.
What you did was not just a game.
I know! That's why, please, I really need your help.
Even if you ask for help.
Right now, I'm telling the landlord that my sister and mother, who are the cause of the misunderstanding, are coming here.
What do you mean by misunderstanding? Are you saying that it's because of me and our mother?
I'm asking you to come as the ones who caused me to misunderstand, and our mother too. I'm buying the time by talking to the landlord right now.
Wait a minute. Don't make us the cause of the misunderstanding. You're the one who entered that house without permission.
But if you had just let me rent your house from the beginning, this wouldn't have happened, right?
Please don't try to blame others like that. It's because you originally got into trouble with your neighbors and didn't have enough money to rent an apartment that this happened, isn't it? I haven't caused you any misunderstanding.
Yes, you have! Your house was so nice that I thought it must be the one.
That's just your own mistaken idea. Mom didn't do anything to make you misunderstand either.
But maybe you gave me the wrong address. That's why I ended up going to a different house.
It's time for you to stop always blaming others like this.
But it's because you didn't let me stay at your house, and because Mom gave me the wrong address, that this happened, right?
Arguing with each other here won't solve this problem.
What if you just admit your mistakes?
What are you talking about? Blaming others for something you did yourself? I'm not the one at fault here. You're an adult who can't even notice something like this. I can't help you this time.
Wait a minute, are you really abandoning me? Your own sister?
I'm not abandoning you. I think this is a good opportunity for you to learn how to solve your own problems.
What? We're family, aren't we? I can't believe you're abandoning me like this. Please help me.
I'm not abandoning you. I'm saying this for your own good. Don't you even understand that?
There's no one left but family. Please, don't abandon me.
What about your boyfriend? Wasn't he with you?
Yes, he was. When we arrived at this house, he was saying how he was excited about our new home.
Is he not with you now?
As soon as he realized it wasn't your house, he ran away without looking back.
What a terrible man to leave his girlfriend behind and run away by himself.
And to top it off, he ran away saying it was my fault for getting the address wrong.
I've realized that the two of you have very similar values. What an insensitive guy.
That's why. The only people I can rely on now are my family. Please, I don't want to involve the police.
Even if you say that.
This is my last request. Please, help me.
I've helped you so many times before, but this time you have to solve it for yourself.
Why?
It's impossible to keep blaming someone else for your problems like this in the future.
I know that very well.
If you knew that, this wouldn't have happened, right?
Anyway, I regret what I did. I can't contact him and I'm alone.
You need to reflect on what you did and make up for it properly.
So asking you for help is useless, right? That's enough.
You're going to contact Mom next time, right? I can see it right through what you're thinking.
What's that? It's none of your business if I want to contact Mom.
You're being naive. I've already informed Mom about the situation. Even if you contact her, Mom said she wants to help you, but you should take responsibility for what you did.
That's not true. Mom would never betray me.
Who's the one betraying here? How long are you going to worry Mom like this? Pull yourself together.
That's enough.
I want you to reflect on what you've done. Your naive thinking won't work anymore. Despite me telling Margaret to take responsibility for herself this time, she ended up contacting our mother for help. However, our mother scolded Margaret and told her to reflect properly, It seems that they settled through a compromise by paying a lot of cleaning and inconvenience fees for the house. However, since she wasn't working, she was allowed to make the payments in installments. Now Margaret is working 2 part-time jobs and paying the landlord back in full. She seems to be living like a homeless person because she is using almost all of her salary to repay the debt. I hope that by taking responsibility for herself, she will lose her naive ideas. My husband and I have safely moved into a beautiful new home and are living a happy life.